Welcome back to Bob's Magic Emporium. Next video in Magical Mondays, the new series where I bring you a brand new magic video every single Monday. I promised we'd have it today, and we do. The performance and review of the new technology item / magic kit. Ladies and gentlemen, HolograFX. This is the newest magic kit on the market. I've filmed, there's 2 episodes you can use when you do the HolograFX show. There's 2 episodes. And I filmed both of the episodes in their entirety, so you can take a look at the whole show. What the HolograFX is you use your smartphone to do a magic show with holograms, and it's set around a sci-fi story, and you will see the whole story. Now, 2 things. My volume was up all the way on my phone when I filmed it, and it still was a little quiet, so I recommend turning your speakers up just a little bit more to be able to hear the whole story. And second, the story lasts about 20 minutes. So if you just want to skip ahead to the review and you don't want to see this, skip ahead to about the 23, 24-minute mark in this video. And you'll be able to see the entire review of the HolograFX Magic Kit. But if you want to see the story, episodes 1 and 2, take a look, because here we go. HolograFX, ladies and gentlemen.
Jet reporting for duty.
Jet, intergalactic explorer, inventor, and station commander. Leo, everyone's favorite hoverbot.
Selena here. Have no fear.
Selena, communications officer, system engineer, and loves electrodynamics.
Max here. At your service.
Max, whiz kid, programming expert, and faithful assistant.
HolograFX, you made it. So good to see you. Yes, Leo. This is the newest member of our teams here at Hypertech Labs. Leo, meet Agent FX. Agent FX, Leo, it's great to have guests. That's right. You're just in time. We're about to field test a couple of our latest gizmos. Which would you like to see first?
Agent FX, would you like option alpha to test a brand new batch of high-speed flight fuel for Leo? Or option beta to test the Invisihood?
Roger that. No, run algorithm Gamma 26. Easy, Leo. Don't blow your circuits. A little too intense still for Leo, but pretty neat, huh? Imagine what it'll be like when...
Emergency alert. Incoming asteroid on a direct collision course with Hypertech Labs. All personnel prepare for impact in T-10.
Holy asteroids! You heard the lady. Emergency stations. Let's move, move, move!
Asteroid too large to blow up. Recommend we divert its course.
Leave it all to me, guys. I've got this covered. Agent FX, your help is crucial. Let me break it down for you, boss. Energy spheres are our niftiest line of defense. Here's the cool part. 2 choices. Kick the energy sphere to charge it up, or use the turbocharger.
Agent FX, say alpha to see Max kick the energy sphere, or say beta to use the turbocharger. Agent FX.
Can I kick it? Yes, I can. Launching in 3, 2, 1. He shoots. He scores.
Agent FX, remove the energy sphere.
I'm headed down to the control room to alert Jet.
Status check. All personnel please stand clear of the Hypertech arena. Target remains. Asteroid's course has only shifted slightly.
No sweat, folks. Let's test drive my latest invention, the clone copier. That asteroid is toast. Brace yourselves, everyone. I'm off to save Hypertech Labs. Toast is an asteroid. I'm off the Hyper Save Lab Pack. Sometimes a copy of a copy is a little off. Toast, asteroid. Oh no! The clone copier is destabilized. Quick, HolograFX, check to see if the jet templates survive the fire. Oh no! Months of work down the drain!
HolograFX, my sensors indicate fire in the lab. Activate firefighting procedures.
Oh, that was a close one, HolograFX. Are you okay? We're not out of the woods yet. That asteroid is getting closer by the nanosecond.
Leave this one to me and my gravity blaster, boys. HolograFX, darling, can you give me a hand here? Let's light this candle.
HolograFX, gravity particles might help Selena's gravity blaster. Say alpha to not use the gravity particles, or say beta.
Brilliant. Quick, scatter them around me. Ooh, I feel it. It's so heavy. Time to lock and load.
Asteroid has been obliterated. Warning, warning, warning. Incoming space debris. Brace for impact.
Oh no! I feel so
wicked! Say goodbye to Selena and say hello to Sinatra! Hey, this is new! That sounds good! Now, let's see what happens when I do.
Leo. Oh, she got him pretty bad, Jet. I don't know if we can save him. Selena, what happened to you? What have you done to Leo? Quick, hand him to me.
Jet, this may be impossible, but I think these are cosmotrons. I've only heard of them in legend. Here, they need to be stored somewhere safe until we can analyze them completely. Let me pass them to you.
HolograFX, after what happened to Leo, we know Selena cannot be trusted anymore. Hopefully we can catch her inside the cryotube when she reappears.
Hey there! Yes, man! Now, wait a second! Help me out! Hyper fool!
Cryogenic sequence initiated.
Stop the Electro!
Cryogenic sequence complete. 3, 2, 1.
literally space dust. Too many close calls for one day, huh?
You can say that again.
Jet, sensors indicate that Leo is eligible for repairs. Please return to the control room for immediate restoration.
Great news, Nova! Agent FX, we will move time and space to reverse Selena's shocking transformation. Thanks again for your help, Agent FX. Come back soon. We're gonna need you quicker than you think.
Where there is electricity, Electra will always find a way back.
Ahoy there, Jet reporting for duty.
Jet, intergalactic explorer, inventor, and station commander. Leo, everyone's favorite hoverbot.
Here! Isn't fear!
Electra, Hypertech Labs communications officer, turned evil.
Max here, at your service.
Max, whiz kid, programming expert, and faithful assistant.
Agent FX, you're back. Fantastic. Our dear friend Leo was fried by Selectra. I feel a Cosmotron might just be the thing to fix him. I'm going to head down to the control room and start the procedure. She lives! It's a miracle. It's a wonder. It's science. Leo! Hey, Newton, you're alive. I thought you were a goner.
Leo, you're back in action. Awesome. Jet, we must do something about Selectra.
You're right, Max. We can't let her hurt anyone else. And I know just how to find her. We'll use the Skyport's intergalactic atlas. Watch closely. I'm going to use the Skyport to try and track down Selectra. When I say any time, any place, I mean it. Saturn, the moon, Paris, it doesn't matter. Let's try and trace her signal via... Whoa! Jet, thank heavens it's you. I mean, me. Well, sort of you and sort of me too, I suppose. I've been trying to reach you for so long. Identify yourself, stranger. Jet, it's me. Jet, I'm you. You're me? Yes, I'm us. 50 years in your future, to be exact. Wow, I look great. That's right. And you better get to work on that anti-aging serum if you want to stay that way, too. But that's not why I'm calling you. Jet, Agent FX, I need your help. We don't have much time. Selectra has turned the universe into a dark and dangerous place. Maybe it's best I simply show you. It's like this everywhere, Agent FX. Not too far in your future, Selectra will harness the Cosmotrons for evil. She must be stopped. You are the only hope to save the universe. Ensure Selectra does not obtain the Cosmotrons. Gee, no pressure, huh? I've traced Selectra's movements through time and space and discovered the moment she obtains the Cosmotrons is your exact star date. But that's today. Precisely. Now remember, no matter what you do, don't...
You have an incoming transmission. Would you like to view it at this time? Agent FX, say Alpha.
Jet! It's horrible to see you again! You look more hideous than the last time I saw you! Get ready! I'm on my way!
Great idea, Leo. We must divide and hide the Cosmotrons before Selectra gets here. Agent FX, I'm entrusting you with this one. Excellent. Prepare for Cosmotron transfer.
Agent effects. Open the cargo pod to confirm the transfer.
Guard that Cosmotron with your life. There's no telling how dangerous Selectra has become. We must fix our defense shield.
Agent effects. Hold the broken defense shield on top of the elevator lift for repair sequence. Say Alpha to use repair sequence 1. Initiating repair in 3, 2, 1.
Great job! Let's quickly activate it.
Agent effects. Position the defense shield flat over the elevator lift. Defense is online. Well done, Agent effects. Agent effects. Remove the defense shield.
We still need to hide the rest of the Cosmotrons. Max, do you read me?
Loud and clear, Jet. I have an ingenious hiding spot. Agent Effects, I'm gonna need you to give me a hand. Now, these Cosmotrons are going right on top of the energy arc, way up there. I'm sure nobody will think to look up here, high above this vat of plasmic slime. What's going on?
Intruder alert. Defense is failing.
Oh, great protoplasmic penguins! This isn't good.
Max, you know how plasmic slime upsets your allergies. You must be hyper-cleaned immediately.
Position the wash card under the energy arc. Decontamination sequence engaged in 3, 2, 1.
I feel like 1,000,000 galactic credits. Thanks, Agent Effects.
I'll take that for
Max wasn't badly hurt. We can't afford to be seen while we're under attack. Selectra must not get the other Cosmotrons. Brilliant. Now watch this. Easy, Leo. I'm right here. Go check on Max. I've got work to do.
I know you're here, Jet! Come out, wherever you are! Agent Effects! Thought I forgot about you! Impossible! Hand over the
Trust her, Agent FX. Grab the Cosmotrons while she's unarmed.
Agent FX, our destiny lies in your hands. Say Alpha to Electroprod Selectra, or say Beta to Zap Selectra with her Techno Ray. Agent FX, aim the Techno Ray at Selectra. Blasting in 3, 2, 1.
My Cosmotron! Sleep with one eye open, because I'll be back!
Although Selectra escaped with one Cosmotron, still, a great job. Let's just hope it was enough to alter the future. You did it! We're safe for now. But be ready. Selectra's powers grow stronger by the day. I'm sure she'll return soon. Watch your backs and keep on inventing. Roger that, Jet. Over and out. What a day, huh? Uh-oh. We better examine this. Quickly, Max. Engage the control room. Agent FX, you're a valuable member of our team here at Hypertech Labs. We'll see you soon. Adventure awaits! Come on, Leo. Agent FX will be back soon.
Alright, so that's HolograFX. Pretty cool, right? It's as I said, it was a science fiction story set to a magic trick with holograms. Really cool. So there's so much to talk about. I'm going to try to keep this review under maybe 20 minutes because there is so much to talk about. So I'm just going to go over some key points here. Alright, first thing I want to talk about is the app. The app is completely free to download, which I think is a big plus. When I got this trick, my pet Boris Magic Spider, the spider itself, now I got this for Christmas, but this costs like 19 bucks. The bad thing is you got to go spend another $4.99 to download the app, which I think is dumb. But this one, the app is completely free to download, and it's really cool. All right, so into the app we go. So this is the HolograFX app. I'm actually going to bring this up here a little closer so you can see it. Let me do that. So there's the HolograFX app. So that is the app, and you can register up here at the top. You can register yourself, so you can have your picture and your personal information on there. And then you've got Getting Started. I'm not going to start it because that's going to start the instructional video. But it teaches you how to set up your HolograFX stage. And I'll talk more about the stage in a moment. There's episodes on there. Click that, and there's 2 episodes so far. They're going to put out a 3rd one sometime in 2014. And let's talk about what's in the episodes. You have Practice, you have Normal, and you have Advanced. I'm going to step back over here. Practice, just as what it sounds. They run through the entire show, taking breaks in between so you can learn how to do your magic tricks that come with the kit. And it breaks it down step by step. The cool thing, too, is you can watch these instructions online at holographicsgame.com, and they give you a special code right here at the bottom, a little password. I'm going to cover it up so you can't see it. They give you a little password, though, so you can go online and watch the videos there instead of watching them on your phone, which I think is a big plus because, you know, sometimes it's kind of hard to see on a small phone like this. The next mode they give you is Normal Mode, and Normal Mode is where you have the Evo lady. You might have heard her throughout the episode saying, would you like to see Option Alpha or Option Beta? She will talk to you, and she'll say, like, please place the Skyport under the energy arc. And say go when you have done that, and you'll say go. And the app will respond to your voice. Let me talk about that in just a little bit. And she'll keep talking to you, and she'll also give you the Option Alpha, Option Beta. And I did the advanced mode in the performance. The advanced mode is where she won't talk to you, and she will just be like rapid fire throughout the thing. Now, she will stop and say, would you like Option Alpha, Option Beta? Say Beta or Alpha, which again, I'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, and in each episode, let me go through here. They will give you, let me open it up here. When you go into one of the options, they will give you an inventory list right before you start so that you know exactly what props you're going to need to perform this show. Alrighty, and we'll go on to the next thing in the app. We have the arcade in this app. Now, what the arcade is you can practice some of the tricks that are in the show if you want more practice at them, such as like the cryo tube. When Selectra was frozen in the cryo tube, you can practice that in the arcade. They also have My HolograFX. I'll talk about that in a moment as well. This is where you can have yourself as a hologram on here. And then they also have the settings option where you can collaborate the holographics, the holograms, and also do FAQs and information. All right, so let's first talk about the My HolograFX. Now, what this is you can record your face or you can record your whole body and actually project it on the holographic stage. And let me see here. Let me bring it up here. New recording. You can record yourself or you can record your face. Okay, new recording. And you can also do, they give you some certain inspiration you can say as well for your face. So you can say like, why did the cow go to outer space? He wanted to visit the Milky Way. Ha ha ha. You know, or what did one astronaut say to the other astronaut when they were having an argument? I need my space. Ha ha ha. So you can record, they give you some inspiration, also do whatever kind of recording you want. The only thing is when you do the recordings of your face or your full body, I tried it out, and it doesn't look very good. They don't look as good as the actual holograms pre-programmed into each episode. For some reason, it just looks like somebody has cut out your face and stuck it right here. It doesn't look like a hologram. Like there's not lines throughout your face making it look hologrammy. So I don't really care for that too much, but I don't know. All right, so now on to the next thing. That's the app in a nutshell. Now I'm going to talk about the stage. All right, so this is the stage. You get these performance boards. You get 2 performance boards, and each performance board is double-sided. So you have, this is episode 2. This is the performance board. That's episode 1. And this is where the phone holder sits. So you have phone holder for 1 and phone holder for episode 1, episode 2. Now, each episode, the performance stage has little stage markings on them, as you can see there. There's little, like, different multicolored lines. Those tell you where to put all of your props. Now, when you practice your tricks, they actually give you a more detailed border to show you where everything goes, more detailed when you're practicing. But they recommend don't using the more detailed one. Use the one that has less detailed information on here. This guy. It doesn't have very many colors. You do get yourself a phone holder. The phone holder you have to put together yourself, and it's like cheap cardboard material. So, if you put it together wrong, the little flaps that go inside of the little slits on your board sometimes don't come out right. So, they don't want to sit in there properly if you don't put it together exactly right. And you also get a double-sided screen here. So, this little plastic screen that projects the holograms on the other side is double-sided. So when you use side number 2, you turn this around, face this towards the audience, and then they can see the other side, which is really cool. And then you can flip this around like that, and then you can flip this around like that, and then boom, you got yourself your stage ready to go. Boom. Simple as that. And your stage is now set up and ready to go for episode 2. All right, so that's the box, and oh, it's really easy too to disassemble this. All you do is you take these little clips, pull them out. You take this, you take that. We'll put this on the floor for just a moment. And then you just flip these 2 boxes inside out. Your props sit in here, and then the whole box, let's see if I can do it, just closes up like this. All your props and all your set pieces go inside, which is really cool. All right. Let's now talk about the stuff you get with the kit. Let's talk about the tricks. Again, I'll try to wrap this up here pretty quickly. All right, so the first thing you get is your Skyport. And the Skyport is where all the little people will stand on, as you saw in the performance video. So this doesn't do anything. It doesn't do any magic. It just sits there, boom, as the people sit or stand here in the Skyport area. All right, and next is you get these cards. Now, so each card does something different. And this is first of all, this is the fueling station. So that's where Leo would go in there and get fueled up, and then you take the card away. These look really cool, though. Like when you use the gravity blaster or the Invisihoop. These look really, really good when you put it under the person and the person picks up the gravity blaster from the card. It looks really, really good. Same thing with the Invisihoop. When Jet picks up the Invisihoop from the card, it looks really good. You also get, let me see what else. You get, this is the clone copier. And the clone copier, it was hard to see this in the actual performance, but what you do is you put the jet template inside. I tried to show the jet template in the performance. You put the jet template inside of the box, close up the box, set it on the stage, and it looks like, again, jet comes out of the box, and then when he flies away, it looks like there's fire. Put the fire, you show the box, see if I can get this, and when you show it and open it, the jet template disappears, which is really cool. And let's see what else. What else? Oh, yes, the Cosmotron transfer. You can also do that as well. So you start off, you have the box empty, and then Jet will put the Cosmotron in, and boom, there's the Cosmotron right in there. Again, that was a little hard to see in the performance. I had to keep the lights off because I'll tell you why I had to keep the lights off in a minute when I give some of the bad things about this set. Another thing you also get is the cryotube. Now, the cryotube doubles as the ladder and bucket for the second episode, which I'll talk about that in a moment. So the cryotube is where you show the cryotube empty, or the Elektra's in there, and then all you do is you freeze Elektra in the cryotube, and she is frozen in there for life, or they think is for life, and then she comes back. So again, you can just set up the next one. It's pretty easy. All you do is you just take a couple components out. You put the little bucket in here. Ladder goes on the edge like this, and you're ready to go for the second episode just like that. Then you've got the ladder and the bucket. I'll talk about the ladder and bucket in a moment. Now on to this, and then you have these little things too. These are the gravity blasters, and no, these are the little gravity particles. And what those did, it was kind of hard to see that in the performance video as well, but when she shot her gravity blaster, these blew off the stage. So that looks, that's one of the worst parts in the show, and I'll talk more about that in a moment as well. Let's see. That's everything for episode, oh, and you get the, no, that's everything for episode 1, that's right. Episode 2, you use some of the cards again, choose in episode 1, like the Invisihoop, but then you also have some other, episode 2, in my opinion, is the best episode out of both of them, because you get more magic and more cool things happen versus episode 1. So in episode 2, you have the Broken Leo card, like this, show the Broken Leo card, and then you close it up, the Leo gets all repaired, and you open it up, and there is Leo right there. There's Leo all fixed. You put him on the stage, and he flies away from the card. Really cool. All right, then you also get the Wash card. This is the Wash card. So you got the guy right there. Put him on the stage, and you see the water start to come from the sides. You push him through, and he will disappear and appear back out on the stage, as you saw. There's also the bucket and ladder, which you get as well, and you get the Electroprod. So you can steal that from Celestron, or you can, you can do that. And I just thought I didn't break it, but I have to put that. There we go, perfect. Okay, and then you also have the prod, which you can prod Electron and steal the Cosmotron off of here, which is really cool. You get the broken defense shield, where all you do is when you see it come down, you go like that, and it repairs itself. It's really cool. But of course, it looks better with the holographic animation. And I think that's about it. So, and then you get this one, which the guy looks like he walks up the ladder and falls in the tub. Okay, so that's all the stuff you get. Really cool. Oh, and you also get, of course, I forgot to mention this. You also get this thing, which is the energy sphere, where you kick it to charge it up, and then you kick it, and it goes into the little cup, which I think is one of the coolest ones of the coolest things of episode 1. Let's see, what else? I think that was it. Oh, and you also get some other extra cards. I don't know why you get these cards, but you get one card that is a Cosmotron card, and you get one Jet-like trading card. These are kind of like trading cards almost, but they don't do anything in the show, unless episode 3 is going to involve these somehow. They might, you never know. Okay, so, oh, and also, okay, so now that's what you get with the set. Really cool set. Let's talk about some of the things I don't like. One of the things is, the lighting, you have to basically have all the lights off to use this thing, because you can actually see the phone glow. You can see the screen kind of glow if you have the lights on. If somebody's, let's say the phone is here, if somebody's sitting behind, they're able to see the glow of the phone. So you got to basically have all the lights off and turn one little light on off to the side so you can see your props and everything. I don't like that, because but let me be clear, you can have the lights on when you do the holographics. The only thing is the lights are going to kind of hinder it. because you're going to be able to see the glow of the phone. You kind of basically have to have pitch dark, basically. It works best with a black iPhone. I have a white one, and they have taken care of that. They come with 4 little bands, 2 big thick ones, and 2 little skinny ones. I had the skinny ones over here. They're somewhere in my thing. But anyways, 2 little skinny ones. And what these do is you can completely cover your phone this way and then along the side. So if you have a white one, it turns it into a fake black iPhone, which is really cool, or smartphone. Okay, what else did I want to talk about this set with? I know there was more stuff I didn't like about it. And I can't remember what it was. Some of the effects do look kind of dumb, like the ladder doesn't, I mean, I think they forgot to finish the animation of the ladder because the guy is kind of like, the guy kind of stops on the ladder right about here, and, right about there. And when he jumps off, it kind of looks like he, like, literally jumps in there. It doesn't look like he falls in. He should have went up, like, one more rung and then kind of, fell in, but, you know, that's, so, and some of the tricks don't look very good when you actually do them. But some of them really do look kind of cool. I like the clone copy. That's one of my favorite things. When the jet template burns up and there's no more, it's really cool. That's it. The other thing I don't like is in the advanced mode, it moves too quickly. There's too much. Because in the instructional videos, they say you should, like with the broken Leo card. They say what you should do with the broken Leo card is show the broken Leo card, show this to be empty, put the Leo card in there, stick it on the stage. If you're doing advanced mode, you don't have time to do all that. You can show the broken Leo card. It is possible to show it. But the only bad thing is they're going to be watching the video that's happening on stage. They're not going to care about this card. And they should have stopped at certain points and let you show things for examination, because sometimes it just goes really quick like that. So that's one of the bad things too when using the advanced mode. But when you use normal mode, you also have to like stop in the middle of the show and say go, go, go every time you're ready to begin. And that's, oh, and speaking of that, the voice recognition on this thing is so dumb. If you notice in the performance, I didn't do voice recognition. I never said alpha or beta, because you can actually touch the screen and have your choice selected. So if you want alpha, it's the top of the screen, beta is the bottom. So you can just touch it throughout the show, which I think is a little better, because you could clear as day say alpha, and it says, please make a selection. Alpha, please make a selection. Alpha. It's like using one of those automated telephone services where it says, please say 1 for option 1. And you say it, and it's like, no, it doesn't work. And you get frustrated. So you can just click it, but the voice recognition thing would be cool if it actually worked. But sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does pick up your voice, but sometimes it doesn't, and your show comes to a screeching halt. So another bad thing, too, is with your cryo tube. You turn the cryo tube into this little bucket. And also in episode 1, they let you do one other thing that I didn't do in the performance, which was your, what did I do with that? This thing. Your energy blaster, this little guy here, the energy ball, you can actually turn this into a bucket, and you can make the little ball float instead of kicking it. Well, the bad thing is, in the middle of your show, you're going to have to get rid of the bucket and turn it into the cryo tube. So I wish they would have given you 2 of the cryo tubes, one so you could have it for the little energy ball, and then the second one for the cryo tube in case you want to do both of those. But if not, you can just do the kicking of the energy sphere, and then you can just have the cryo tube set up and ready to go. So what am I going to give this magic set? How am I going to rate it? I recommend going out and getting it. Anybody who's interested in technology, this is going to be really, really cool. If you're not into magic, it's still okay. This is still a really cool set. There's a couple bad things in it, but a lot of the good stuff, there's a lot of really good stuff in here, and the animations look really good. The only thing, like I say, though, is episode number 1 is kind of slow. Episode 2 is a little bit better, because you get a little bit cooler tricks in episode 2, and you also get a little more action going on. I think episode 1 is meant to just kind of be like an introduction to the characters kind of episode, and kind of what the whole story is about. And then episode 2 really gets into it. And then I can't wait to see episode 3 when it comes out sometime this year, so it's going to be really, really cool. So, alright. Sorry about the long-winded review. There's just so much to go over, like I said, so I had to go over it all. But that's HolograFX. Really, really cool. I recommend picking it up. The only place you can get it, the only two places you can get it actually are Toys R Us and Amazon. I think a couple Magic websites have it in too, but I know most of the like regular stores only Amazon or Toys R Us. But really, really cool. Definitely check it out because I think it's a really neat little magic set / technology gift for somebody. If you got like a nephew or a cousin or a brother who's interested in doing magic for like the first time and want a magic set, this one's really cool. Or if you know somebody who is kind of younger, like probably like 11 to 15, they would really love this as a technology gift too. So that'd be really cool. I got this for my 12-year-old cousin for Christmas, and he loved it. He loved it. He took right to it and was like, "This is so cool." He loves doing magic too, so I thought this would be really cool. He downloaded the app and he's like, "This is so cool." And you know, he was putting on a show for everybody at Christmas. It was cool. So that is HolograFX. I really recommend going out and picking it up. It's really, really cool. You have to have an iPhone is the only thing. I don't think it's on Android, so you have to have an iPhone, but it's still really cool though. So definitely check out HolograFX. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next Monday for an all-new Magical Mondays. I pour it right inside of here, and notice that the milk, of course, you get the 2 tubes, and you get a certain amount of bottles. Let me grab one of the bottles. He was on a roll with hole-in-one. Not only did he sink the putt on his first shot, but he also got the $500